Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Greenhouse Ensemble's 6th episode of our quarantine soiree. I am Joey Rotter, and I am coming to you from Harlem in New York City. Tonight, we will have a performance of Running in Circles Screaming by Jeni Mahoney. It is directed by Hazen Cuyler. It stars Reanna Armellino, Carson Dougherty, and Hazen Cuyler. Hazen and Reanna are coming to us from Michigan, and Carson is in Los Angeles. If you would like to support the artists involved with tonight's performance, you can do so in two ways. We have on our website a link that you can donate to through our Fractured Atlas account. Those are tax-deductible donations. And you can also Venmo us as well, and I will put the links to those options in the chat. Okay, without any further ado, I give you Running in Circles Screaming.
Jared, mommy is over here. Stay where mommy can see you. Ugh. Boys. Boys, right?
No.
A girl, right? You're so lucky. Which is yours?
Yes.
Guess?
Which do you think?
Does she look like you?
Tell me.
Her?
I'm impressed.
Are you kidding? No brainer. She looks just like you.
Lily.
I just love flower names. Heather. I would have given my left tit for a girl. Excuse my French, but hey, we each have our crosses to bear, right?
I guess.
I told Hank, don't you shoot any of those boy bullets at me. But hey, what can you do, right?
Actually, I think the extender.
You don't say. You a doctor? So on some subconscious level, I wish this on myself.
I don't think intention has anything to do with it.
The universe has its reasons.
You get what you deserve, that kind of a thing?
Yeah, something like that.
Heart-racing plan.
Sometimes it's all that gets me through the day.
When your biggest problem is that you got a boy instead of a girl.
But you wanted a girl, though. Am I right?
I wanted a healthy baby.
Blah, blah, blah. We're all supposed to say that. All I'm saying is it's easy for you. You got what you wanted. Girls want girls, men want boys. Jared, what did mommy tell you about hitting?
He looks like a great kid.
Really? Trade you.
Don't think you'd like that.
Word. Jared, use your flippin' words. Are you kidding? Look at her. She's an angel.
Yeah.
Happy mom, happy kid. Yeah, I know. Don't start.
I didn't say anything about...
It's not you. It's my mother. Ugh, I get it from her all of the time. I'm happy, okay? Lay off, right? She doesn't get it.
I know the feeling.
They couldn't see his winky in the sonogram, so I was all set for a girl. It's It's like he was hiding it from me.
I'm sure he wasn't doing it on purpose.
You don't know his father. But we'll get it right this time.
You're pregnant.
Can't tell. 16 weeks. Not bad, eh?
No, you look good.
Yeah. Pregnancy's the easy part.
Something to be grateful for.
Jared! What did I just say? No what? That's right. No hitting. I don't care who started it. And Lily, playing so nicely over there, so polite. I could just eat her up. I bet you're a good mom, too.
You think?
Hey, I don't see you screaming at her to stop hitting her to give back the toys. Some people are just natural mothers. Genetically. Programmed for mommy.
Interesting theory.
Wish I was. I mean, it's not his fault that he likes trucks and trains, running in circles screaming.
Everyone likes running in circles screaming.
I don't. Sometimes I feel like it's all I do.
If I thought I could get away with it, I would be running in circles screaming right now.
See? Like that. You get this whole kid thing. Must be nice to have that.
I guess it's good to have what you've got.
Exactly. You should talk to my friend, Margaret. Can't get pregnant to save her life. I tried telling her, Margaret, you have a wonderful life, but you can't have everything, right? And you should see her husband. A nice guy, but he just doesn't look capable, if you know what I mean.
Huh.
You can just tell the gene pool wants him out of the water. But it's sad. Here she is suffering over something that's probably just never meant to be. I mean, come on. Take a hint, right?
You know, doctors are doing some really amazing things.
Oh my God, the money she has spent on doctors. Look, I told her, Margaret, get a freaking dog. You won't have to put it through college. Frankly, if I'd spent more time thinking about it, I might have given the whole thing a second thought myself.
I don't think you really mean that.
Trust me.
You could give Jared to your friend.
Don't think I haven't offered. What?
I mean, if he's so terrible and you're so miserable, why don't you give him to someone who really wants him?
Right. You're kidding, right?
No, I'm serious. Why not?
He's my son. I mean, would you give up Lily?
I don't feel that way about Lily.
I love Jared, okay? He's my kid. I love him. Jeez. I was just kidding.
Oh, you sounded so unhappy.
I was just being friendly, okay?
Okay.
Just letting off steam. That's why I come here. Okay?
Ooh. I just come here to enjoy the kids.
Uh-huh. Well, nice for you. Nothing to complain about. Lily must be a saint.
Hitting, running, screaming. That's what kids do.
Now you sound like a saint.
Me? Nah. I'm full of energy. Believe it or not, I envy you.
Could have fooled me. Come on, Jared. Mommy needs a latte and an aspirin. Well, it's been interesting
Louise.
It's been interesting, Louise. You know, it is none of my business. Just some friendly mom-to-mom advice. But if I were as lucky as you with an angel like that, I would hope that I'd handle my good fortune with grace and understanding. For those whose prayers haven't been answered yet.
Right back at you, Heather.
That's the last word.
What are you, one of those women who always has to have the last word? Bitch. Careful, Lily. Good job, sweetie. Amazing. Oh, hi. Where did you go to get these? Paraguay?
I just ran into Mark and Dora. She's 3 weeks pregnant. 3 weeks due. They had the sonograms with them, the whole 9 yards.
You're kidding.
No, in her purse. Boy, they showed the money shot.
IUI?
IVF.
First?
Third.
Well, I'm proud of you, honey. You took a bullet for the team, and you managed to come back with caffeine.
Looks like you have a friend.
Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Not really Lily.
You started without me?
Sorry. Couldn't help it. Do you think it's just some sick joke that God has going where totally ungrateful people get what they want? And then people who would be totally grateful get to just sit around and listen to the ingrates whine about it?
I don't know. You'd think a cosmic-sized joke would be funnier.
He gives and gives to people who do nothing but complain that they got blue instead of pink. It's pathological. He's pathological. Think about it. We're all spending good money on therapy when he's the one who needs a therapist.
I think the cosmic-sized joke is that by withholding from people like us, God gets us to enjoy it even more when we're extra grateful later. Ungrateful people? Might as well give them something to occupy their time with. They're never going to appreciate it anyway.
That's not very funny.
Maybe he's not funny, ha. Maybe he's funny strange.
Yeah, well, I'm just tired of being the butt of a joke that I don't get.
Okay. But I still love you.
I love you too. Hate God. Hate the universe. Hate Mother's Day. Diaper commercials. Holding the door for other people's strollers. But somehow I still manage to love you.
As long as your priorities are in order. Oh, look, there she goes. Bye, Lily.
Bye, sweetie.
You want to pick another?
You pick.
Brown-haired girl? The red dress?
On the swings? Do you just pick girls to make me happy?
I don't know. I see a kid, boy, girl, black, white, orange, it doesn't matter. And then I see you smiling, holding that kid, and I think, wow. Beautiful. It's like I can see love. and then everything else just falls away.
Yeah. What's her name?
Haley.
Haley?
Like Haley's Comet.
Right. Haley. She's bright.
Bright? She's brilliant.
Look at her up there.
She's a comet, likes to fly.
You go, Haley.
A comet like that does not come along very often.
Unless she's something special, all right.
The light of our lives.
And millions of light years away.
Lovely work. Cass, you can turn your cameras back on. That was wonderful, and also so cool the way it was done. Hazen, I don't know if you were doing the camera on yours, and then I know you had someone else with Carson. That was really very cool. A very cool way of doing it. It looks like you guys could totally be in the same place.
Oh,
so
good.
Awesome work.
Yeah.
I have just one question I'd love to hear from each of you. So in this sort of new normal, I'm curious if there's something inside of quarantine or outside of quarantine that you've learned to appreciate or you see in a new light, now that we're all in this kind of shared experience where certain things that we might have had access to are far away or difficult to manage. And I just want to know if you guys have anything in your lives that you've experienced from the last few months.
You want to start?
Yes. Okay, things that I've appreciated. I miss and appreciate, I mean, specifically with creating theater like this, I really appreciate the ability to work with like Carson, work with Bronwyn, different people from different countries. Next week we have somebody from.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Oh, okay, sorry, I won't spoil it. But I really like this ability I appreciate the ability to be able to work with different artists on this kind of work. And also it's a different kind of, it's not theater or film. I think it is a new medium.
Yeah.
But I do miss I miss the community of theater. This is great. Having people here is actually really fulfilling, to have people actually watching live in this Zoom chat and then also on Facebook Live. But I do miss the community of being there with a bunch of people during the play and after.
Yeah, absolutely.
I second everything Hazen just said, but also to kind of add to that, I've never been someone who is like super extroverted. I get really uncomfortable in like very social situations, especially if there's like a large group of people. I'm one of those people who loves to cancel plans. But one of the things that I really miss, and I'm surprised that I miss it, is going to a bar. And not the bar part, because I'm not even a drinker, but just being around like a large group of human beings. And it's because of that energy that you're sharing, like the energy, because like working on Zoom is great. But in my experience, you know, when you're working with another actor together in the same room, you have this exchange of energy. And without that, it's just my energy is hitting the computer and it's not bouncing back. So it's exhausting. And so I've been trying to think like, why am I so tired? I'm the same kind of amount of busy. And I think because I'm not getting like refueled by other human beings. So that's something. I probably will not cancel plans at first. Eventually I'll go back. But at first, this will be the time to get me to go out.
when all of this is safe.
We lost our excuse. Yeah. Carson, how about you?
I mean, definitely what Hazen said, 100%. But on a different topic, I have realized how I miss travel so much. I'm a big traveler. I miss being able to see my family, but I've realized how important it is to give you those moments, to find those moments yourself that you would get from travel on a day-to-day basis, and self-care in terms of like getting out in nature, just going outside, doing something to fill you up, and how it is important it is to do this self-work, to continue to give to yourself, because you're not getting it from the outside stimulus anymore, and how in control we can be of our own emotions and how we feel from day to day. And that's been very enlightening for me. And at the beginning, when they shut trails and things near us in LA, it was awful. But at least now we can get outside and ground and get the energy from the earth that I can't be getting from other human beings.
Great. Thank you guys for sharing. I just want to shout out a couple of comments. Paula said, this was so great. Thanks so much, everyone. Tara said, very sad. I feel bad for Lou. That was great. Awesome. It worked so well, from Chris. From Edward Armellino, great job with the scenery. You guys are getting better and better each week. Well-written play, great acting. I was laughing and then sad so quickly. Those are some really nice comments. Again, if you would like to contribute, I dropped the links into the chat, and if you're on Facebook, we'll add them to as a comment underneath. But thank you so much for joining us. It is so wonderful to have people to share this work with, and thank you for our returners who come in every week. Especially, please tell people about this. It's really fun for us to do. We want to share it with as many people as possible. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
And just to quickly on that note, next week, tune in for episode 7, where we have the ultimate battle for the total control of the entire universe by Rich Orloff. And it is directed by Pedro in Portugal. So that's going to be very exciting, I think. Have a great night, everyone. And thanks again for tuning in to our quarantine soiree at the Greenhouse Ensemble.
Thanks, guys. See you.